Hello and welcome to HITC Sport, and yes, we are back. England are playing Croatia in the World Cup semi-finals. Like, I can't believe this. But does anyone remember when England played Croatia back in November 2007? It was a simpler time. England had much better players. They again had a former Middlesbrough manager. He was terrible. But unlike this one, the team was absolutely abysmal. How do you not get Beckham, Gerrard, Lampard, Rooney, Terry, etc. to a European Championship? How do you not get them out of the group? Like, I don't want to lay into McLaren too much because, as we all know, his career has basically been in a shambles for the last few years, but seriously, never did I think in just over a decade that England and Croatia would actually be battling it out for a place in the World Cup final. Lads, this sport doesn't even make sense anymore. But fair play, lads, you got a good result over Sweden, but I think the Scandinavians owe their fans a f***ing apology. That was a shambolic performance. Like, quarterfinals, is it? They were just so average. They never once went for it. They looked so timid and scared for the majority of the game. Although, to be honest, we should have known they were doomed when they started with Ola Toivonen up front. You've got a better chance of reaching a semi if you stick on an episode of Desperate Housewives. But lads, it was a strong professional performance by England. Well taken goals from Harry Maguire and Dele Alli. Fabian Delph was back for the game after boarding a flight home to catch the birth of his new child.
I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
And here's one fellow who claimed that he'd get the entire squad tattooed on his body if England qualified for the quarterfinals, never mind semis. Considering he'd been dumped in a group with Tunisia and Panama, I'm not sure what he was thinking. No, actually, no, I do.
Oh, look at me, give me attention, page 6 of the Sun.
Well, I'm sorry lad, but in 30 years no one is gonna have a f***ing clue who or what a Loftus-Cheek was. Oh, this one's having a great time. Our friend, not so much. Oh, she's cracking on. I love how her hand is still outstretched as she's like, bitch, where is my beer? Judging by the size of this crowd, I'm guessing that poor spent about half the first half queuing for these beers. Within 10 seconds, they're probably splattered all over some old lady's face. Oh, there's Big Dave from Shrewsbury, as you do, conducting an Iceland chant on the top of a bus outside Halifax. Love how this guy keeps clapping, clearly doesn't give two shits about the fact that he might have just witnessed a death. And now I'll take you to IKEA, where this took place. Lads, get off the f***ing furniture. What are you, 11 years old? There was a Gareth Southgate lookalike at the game. Speaking of which,
I'm your biggest fan, I'll follow you until you love me. Jamie Vardy. There's no other superstar that's having a party. Jamie.
yeah, if I was Jamie Vardy, I'd be increasing my house security tenfold after seeing that. Anyway, Russia versus Croatia didn't have a lot of quality. Daniel Subasic played about 30 minutes with one hamstring. Dejan Lovren had to take the goal kicks, which I found hilarious because it just reminded me of when I was 11 years old. I just remember our right back had to take them because the fat kid we stuck in goal had stubby legs. The only time I ever saw that run was when there was a discount at KFC. I hope he's doing well. Something tells me diabetes is taking his foot. I mean, I still can't quite believe that Russia made it this far. Here was me thinking they wouldn't even get out of the groups. After half an hour, they were on course for the semi-finals of the World Cup. The same Russian team who finished bottom of the Euro 2016 group. They are ranked 70th in the world, lads. Below Burkina Faso, Jamaica, Scotland, I know, Panama, Cape Verde Islands. I mean, come on. But lads, this competition is insane. Denis Cheryshev put the hosts up with a sublime effort after half an hour before Andrej Kramaric equalises. Luka Modric was probably the star man for Croatia. Don't know where he got his energy from. Ran himself into the ground. Seriously, that lad was like Forrest Gump on EPO. But it stayed level. The second half it sort of petered out into a game that rivaled the Antiques Roadshow for excitement. But it did pick up again in extra time. Domagoj Vida made it 2-1 to Croatia. He looks to have won it. Oh no, Mario Fernandes scored the equaliser. I'm sorry, what? Mario Fernandes scores for Russia. Lad, you are not fooling anyone with that name. Plus, he has already played for Brazil. Like, I thought Diego Costa was bad. What is this shit? This is just taking the piss. I'm sorry, but moving to Russia when you're 22, No, that does not make you Russian. Jesus Christ, it's almost as bad as when half the British tabloids were wondering why Adnan Januzaj hadn't yet declared for England. But then the penalties, Jesus Christ, the penalties. The Russians ended up missing 2, to be fair, they were pretty awful. And Croatia march on to their first semi-final since 1998. I do feel sorry for the Russian team though, mostly due to the fact that half the team would probably now be dumped into the Black Sea, but it's always a shame to see the host nation go out in their own tournament, you know? Like, the atmosphere looked electric. I gotta be honest, I'm looking at this English team and I'm a bit envious, because honestly, after the Iceland result a few years ago, we found that hilarious back in Ireland. We just did. No one's laughing now, lads. I'm actually really shitting it. I'm really worried that you're going to win the World Cup, and I'm going to be stuck here, stuck in the country while you win it, while you lift. That's my nightmare. This is my actual nightmare. Being stuck in England while you win the f***ing World Cup. I think England and Ireland have a healthy rivalry. Like, there's no hatred, really. It's good, but it's just... No, like I really could not, I just could not stand England winning a World Cup and me sitting here in this country and having to do a video about it. No, I think I would just have an actual, I'm having a meltdown just thinking about it. Just no, I just refuse. I point blank refuse to have that as a possibility. It's gonna happen, lads, isn't it? The momentum was with England, lads. Croatia didn't look great in this game. They're probably gonna be bollocks after extra time. They didn't look great against Denmark. Lads, let's be honest. Croatia looked great against Argentina. That was it. They haven't shown bollocks since then. And then the other side of the job, we got France, right? And then Thierry Henry. So it's like, I literally can't win. Unless Croatia somehow win the World Cup, but there's more chance of me matching with Jessica Alba on Tinder. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, give it a share, and a subscribe. That's enough for me, lads, before I go actually insane thinking about this. And as always, I'll talk to you in a while.